What do you get with a fast horse and a pair of 45s? Find out in this story from Horse 45s. I'm going to tell you a story about my friend Todd, a fellow mounted shooter in Tombstone, Arizona, the wildest town in the West. The most famous gunfight in all of the Old West happened right there. Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, and the Earp brothers. The shootout at the OK Corral. And his store is tied to that most famous gunfight in a very haunting way. Now we'll meet up with Todd to learn about local mounted shooting and see if his store is actually haunted.
This is the site where Morgan Earp was playing pool in 1882, March 18th of 1882, when he was shot and killed. Right back this way. So we do have a sign that kind of shows about where he was standing, about 10 feet from the back wall, which this would have been the back wall of the building at the time.
Back in the day, this is what the store looked like. In the back wall here, there's a double door where the window was, and they snuck around the back of the building.
What's now our changing room door is where that shot would have come through, shot him, and actually went through him, hit another guy playing pool.
Pretty wild.
This little area over here was a card room, and that's where he was laid out on a lounge and died.
A second shot rang out just a couple seconds later, was aimed over at the side here. This is where Wyatt Earp was sitting down watching him play pool, missed Wyatt Earp by just a couple of inches and hit the wall instead.
Wild West.
And this pool table here.
This pool table is a replica of the one that they would have had in the day. I know we've had people come in before, said that, oh, the real pool table is over here, it's over there. I don't know that the real pool table survived. Morgan Earp, like he said, he was shot. I think it probably would have been sprayed with blood. I don't know if you can clean it out. If you can, and that's what he did, 3 months after Morgan was shot, we had a fire came through Tombstone and burned the back half of this building where the pool table would have been sitting.
Did Ike Clanton start that fire?
That I don't know. Morgan Earp was the only Earp brother who actually died here in Tombstone. We are on all the ghost tours because of that. I don't know that the building is haunted. When the ladies come in the morning, they say, "Good morning, Morgan." We have had a couple people come in and say, "I took this picture last night and look at this. I can't make out what this is right here." We're in the store trying to figure it out. No idea.
And nobody's shown you a picture of a ghost walking around at night?
No, no.
Yeah, for sure.
My family, we didn't even ride. I didn't start riding until I was 40. And then that's when I met my wife. So my wife was actually riding and shooting when I met her. She said, "Hey, you know, we got a shoot going on this weekend. You should come and check it out." And so I did. And as soon as I saw the first person ride into the pattern and shoot the 10 balloons, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is awesome. You're needed and wanted over here. My wife, Corrine, this is who introduced me to the whole horse world and shooting. She's the one that got me into it, got me hooked.
So now he's a better shooter than I am.
What levels are you guys now?
I am a senior men's 4. I still need a couple more wins to move up to a 5, but I'm stuck in the 4s right now.
I'm a ladies 2, and I don't plan to ever go any higher. I plan to lateral to a senior ladies 2 in like 3 years. I want to just go have fun. I don't care about the speed, but I enjoy the sport and the people, so that's why I'm in it.
Is mounted shooting anything to do with why you guys have the store?
Actually, it is. So we met Nell Klein through mounted shooting, and Nell owned the store, and we were at a shoot signing in, and Nell turned around and she looked at me and she said, "You know, I've thought about it, and I think you and Todd should buy my store. You'd be the perfect couple to run it." And I told her she was crazy. Retail was totally outside of our comfort zone. Todd and I talked about it and decided to give it a shot. The store passed from one shooter to another shooter.
Best decision we made.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Besides getting married, best decision we made.
Yeah, so we bought a house, got married, and bought the store all within 3 years, and we're still together. So.
And how many horses do you guys have?
Yeah,
7. 7 horses, yep. She's a lightweight. When it starts to get cold out, she's got to have a blanket on, or she'll be out there shivering at night.
Todd, guess what? 14,639 overall fast time.
And what about your sash?
The sash is specific to the Tombstone Ghost Riders. When I first started shooting, if you were a Ghost Rider and you were shooting, you had the sash.
All right, let's go. Go, drop that hand, drop your hand.
I'm a Ghost Rider through and through. I'm wearing the sash.
And the sash indicates what?
That you're a member of the Tombstone Ghost Riders.
Isn't that part of the movie though, the cowboys?
So the cowboys in the movie, yes, the cowboys, they did wear the red sash so that they could identify themselves from other people. Part of the mystique of the Tombstone Ghost Riders is they adopted the red sash, and that's what we wear, is the red sash. One of the other hot items is, of course, our badges. One of the other good moving items for adults is our Doc Holliday cup, which is going to be up this way. It's a little collapsible cup, stands up. It's got the little handle on there. You can spin it like he did in the movie. We are the only store in Tombstone who has the cup. So that's a little bit of an added bonus for us. Once everybody gets woke up and gets their breakfast in them and they start coming to town, lunchtime, it starts to fill up, and this is pretty typical for today. Another one of our popular items that we have are the gun belts. Right, left-handed. If you want a single, right, left-handed.
Can you walk around town with a gun?
Arizona is what they call a constitutional carry state. As long as you're a U.S. citizen and you are legally allowed to possess a firearm, that you can carry a firearm in Arizona concealed or open with no permit required.
I thought Wyatt Earp said you had to leave your guns before you came into town.
Now that was back in the day, yes. Back before Arizona became a state, each little town could have their own rules on whether you can carry or not. Discussing whether to do the Pony Express. The way Pony Express works is everybody who signed up, you take whoever was the top person signed up, they get teamed with the bottom person signed up, and they're a team. One person's gonna shoot the first 5. They have the bag of mail, they call it, that you have to have on the saddle horn of your horse as you run through. They have to hand that bag over to the second person, and then the second person takes off and shoots the second 5. And that's the Pony Express, and then the fastest team wins.
Look at that money piles.
Todd is a real inspiration for people that want to try new things. It's never too early and it's never too late or too hard. Write a comment if this is the kind of story you'd like to see in our documentary, and help us out by hitting subscribe.